Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to... The Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The lone back's got it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Bearcats offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Jones to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. strike complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They go to the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Trying play action. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a catch and run for 6.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Rice. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes with the return. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on, be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Feeling some heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Fires to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to throw. On target. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And 45 on his way. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man across the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They go to the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Jones wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Comes out throwing on first down. They're working that left side. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Gonna run it. It's Rice. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll try to power their way ahead. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Smashes through. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. It'll be a run on third and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on second down. They'll run the counter. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the run, it's Rice. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He finds his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Forced out of the pocket. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Jones to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
Makes the catch on the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Floats it out in space. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. And here comes the offense on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's there to make the stop. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Coming after him. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, what a move! He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Dances away again. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got his man downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The give. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes.
They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Jones wants to throw it. He's got it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. And he's still running after the move. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Flips it out to the back. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Takes the handoff. It's Rice. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. Third and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Jones to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. He's got it down the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It'll be a draw. And the ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Jones wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by just one over the Pandas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The option look. Quick toss. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a second down play. Jones to throw. He's got his man. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The Bearcats are marching down the field. On the option. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and he's going right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the catch. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Splits the uprights. Good. On the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets open down the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The give to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Singletary. Getting some heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Trying to move them on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Throws for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Ready to fire from the pistol. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll try the run. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jones to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. Fast motion from the offense. Hands it off. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He fires to the left side. And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. This offense has a second down play. Jones wants to throw it. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Kansas State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 18 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Jones to throw. Using the quick game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Offense set on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback checking off. Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been...